and refuse to give, attain heights and refuse to leave because we've heard of the Creator. Udo dirigi is what my people say. Udo dirunu is a prayer my people pray. Peace be unto you, mind, body, and spirit. And may the winds that carried you out do well to bring you home. You see, where I'm from, it is customary to enter a place by saying, peace be unto this house. I'm not a man of trends, but I still like to belong. So this peace be unto this house. This piece of mind, this piece of advice, this piece of exhortation is all I have. I bring you my offering, brewed at the stables of my heart and formed in the fortress of my mind. Here's my offering of peace. Although these might sound simply like words finely strung together to make a whole, these words have the power to heal, encourage, and console. So peace be unto this house. You see, contrary to popular opinion, peace is not the absence of chaos. I'll tell you that for free. Well, to be honest, you probably heard it 1,000 times before now just hearing it from me. Okay, but for real though, what does peace mean to you? Is it an Instagram post of you on vacation by water so blue? Or maybe it's having the type of relationship that make people ask, God, when? Or is it being able to afford anything you want and have a visa to many countries, Schengen? Whatever it is, I wager it's tied to something you have, something you do, or someone you are. But how stable are these things we yearn for? Do they have the power to take us far? For me, I think peace is... Wait, hold that thought. I just remembered a story I once heard. It was that of an old man who fell asleep on the sofa. I assumed he was old, considering the fact that he was a grandfather. Now, for the sake of remembrance, I'd like to give him a name. So how about Mr. Stash? Why that name? Well, I got it from his beard. I simply shortened his mustache. And speaking of, his grandsons, full of mischief, crept up on him and smeared that mustache with a smelly substance. Don't ask me what it was. All I know is that it was strong enough to get him up after just a few seconds. He searched and searched for where the smell was coming from. He went round the living room. When he couldn't find it, he gave up and moved into his own room. There again, the stench hit him almost harder than before, it would seem. So once again, he searched and searched. And as he got closer, it made him even more keen. Of course, he found nothing and angrily stormed out to get a drink from the kitchen. There it was again, a foul smell that he couldn't get rid of. What on earth is this stench? After going around the house and coming up with nothing, Mr. Stash finally gave up and made his way outside. Surely, he'd be free of the stench there. But of course, as you know, that was not the case. As he walked out and took an anticipatory deep breath in, he took the stench in a large dose and he went straight to his head. Grandpa Stash was fed up. He didn't know what to think. In frustration, he yelled, "What is going on here? For the whole world stinks." Funny how he looked everywhere possible but failed to look within. Does the story sound like you? Or you absolutely can't relate? Well, that's how most of us treat peace. We search for it everywhere except where it should be. We think we can find it in the things around. Surely it must be in what we can see. But what if peace is not a place? What if it has no definite weight, shape, or space? What if the things outside of us were never really designed to control the things within? What if when God said, "Be still and know that I am God," He was actually offering us peace? Zuukwanuike. It's a simple Igbo word that reminds us to just rest. No, pause and think for a second. If you didn't make peace, what makes you think you can sustain it? Why do we thrive on focusing on things we can't control? Why are we hung up on holstering our burdens, tight like a cop on patrol. Zuukwanuike. The fight is not yours. Imagine a mother trying to fight off attackers while she holds her kids. Truth is, no matter how much you want to, you cannot fight your battles and hold your peace. That's why we got the life hack. God will fight for us and we will have peace. See, if we let go and trust God, there's nothing in the world that can take our bliss. There's a formula for it, one that is fail-proof. For things that threaten your peace, don't engage, just pray and hand off the baton, then simply act aloof. That's why I'm still here. That's how it works for me, at least. Enjoying the best gift I ever received, the sweet gift of peace. Yes, that's right. I was going to tell you what peace meant to me, but I reckon you must have figured it out by now. My peace is in God, in His love and the life of His Son. I enjoy the saving rays that shines down from the sun. Yo, God has made me stainless. That's why I'm always at peace. I'm still. Zuukwanuike. That's really all I've come to say. Come on, you've got to chill. It was a promise that in this world you will have tribulations. Those words on bread weren't minced. But cheer up, for Jesus overcame the world when He took our death sentence. See, it's all about substitution, one thing for the other. His life for ours, our burdens for peace. That's the divine order. You can fight all you want, try to do it on your own, but I bet you will always come short. So, think it through. What would you rather do? Hustle and fail, or simply take what's been bought? It might take a while to take this in. You might not remember all I've been singing, but whatever you do, sometimes learn to stop in your tracks. Take a deep breath and say to yourself, Zuukwanuike.
If you're just joining us for the first time, subscribe to this channel. We would love for you to be blessed by what we do. If you want to join in our conversation, why not follow us on social media? The handle is @christapoet on all platforms as shown on the screen. The links are also in the description too.